pacing back and forth. Oh, I don't understand why you're standing right here. All your shots have scored. No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. We fight and we fall, then we rise through it all till we find what we want, then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment.
Have your coffee. I would advise getting some. So today I'm going to go through the stuff I got from Boxycharm this month, and we're going to use some of those products. And a lot of you guys had some questions about this eyeshadow palette, Barbarella. Alright, I will answer those questions, but I had gotten the Becca Foundation, and I think I got the Glow Recipe moisturizer as well. So I'm going to use, guys, I'm sorry about this. I cut myself in the middle of the night with my fingernail the other day. Yeah, and it hurt. I was like, what the heck? Oh my goodness. But alright, so you guys know that we paid $50 for boxyluxe, and there was 8 full-size items in there. Some of you liked your box, some of you did not. I did get the Too Faced Hangover Primer as well, so we're going to be trying that out today. But it's not a matte primer, so I don't have high hopes for it. I'm just letting you guys know. Do not have high hopes for the primer. Okay, put a little bit on the forehead. Let me get my damp beauty blender. I also got them. Now the Becca Foundation was the only thing I was excited about in my Boxy Premium. You guys saw the chunky serum, right? I haven't heard back from Boxycharm on that either. Anyhow, I got the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is olive, which is not my skin tone, but we are going to try out this foundation. I used to use this. I loved it. I forget the one. I think I used the tan. But anyhow, so this is the Becca Foundation. It's in olive. It's thick. It's usually, yeah, see, that primer didn't do anything. I bet you my pores are still going to show through. But it's alright, because we're trying these things out. Then we will know whether or not they work. Okay, so you always take your beauty blender and kind of just press it into the skin. I think this was number 300. No, it just said olive. I'm sorry. The one that was 300 was a different foundation that I got. I've gotten quite a bit of foundation from Ipsy. I got the Makeup Forever last month and the Anastasia one as well. Plus I went to TJ Maxx and spent a fortune on stuff there. Laura Mercier I think I got, and a few others. I love adding to my collection. Look at the difference foundation makes. Isn't that crazy? Okay. So, I think because this is such full coverage, we probably won't need more than one layer of foundation. Which is not a bad thing. You actually end up saving money because you don't use a whole lot of the product. Okay. Still have eyelash glue that I could not get off. I did not get a brow product this month, so I'm going to do my brows off camera, and then I will be back with the next thing I got from Boxy. Okay guys, so I did bronzer and blush so this way I could focus on eyes and lips. Gotta love my coffee. So we have the Barbarella Palette. Now some of you in the comments down below were like, oh, maybe they got this from Alibaba like they did last year from that 24K Facha, I think it was, cream. So I did some research. Barbarella is actually from a European company called Be Beauty, and it's a $50 palette here in the US. It's $60 in European dollars, and the ingredients shows me that it was made in China, and they are a legitimate company though out of the United Kingdom. So no, they did not get that from AliExpress, which thank goodness. I would have hoped they would have learned from that last year. If you haven't seen the palette, here it is. I've used it a few times, and I'm trying to like it, but we're gonna see what happens today. I'm using MAC Paint Pot on my eyes. Last time I used this, I used a different primer, so we are gonna see if I can get a good look. There's a lot of neutrals in here. There's that pop of blue, and I'm not sure if we want to use that or not, but I think I'm gonna go in with Johnny, which is this white color. Let's see. I'm hoping this is a good palette. We shall see. Okay. There's some oranges, some bronzy colors. Maybe that's what we'll try with this. You've got Ryan, which is a matte brown. Should we do something, you know what? I think we should try an extravagant look. I'm gonna grab me some tape. Tape always gives me the easiest sharp line where I don't have to play with my eyeshadow as much. So I'm gonna go ahead and relax my eyes and put this tape on from the outer corner and just focus on it sticking right here. The rest really doesn't matter too much. The masking tape doesn't really take off your foundation or your concealer, so to me it works better than Scotch tape. After the eye is relaxed, you just kind of press it down. And really, you only need it pressed down here. If it lifts over here, it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's go in with Ryan. And this is a Morphe brush from the Sweet Oasis collection. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to build this color up on the eye. It's not like so really a brown, it's more like a charcoal kind of gray. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to go in with my second color, and I'm going to use, actually, I think I'll use this Luxie brush. I'm going to use some setting spray though, because we're getting into shimmers, and I don't really want fallout, and that definitely helps with it. This color, Brad, I'm going to go in with. It looks like a pretty color. I want to put it out here and save the lightest colors for the inner part of my lid. It's not blending too bad. There's a little bit of fallout. And that matte color stayed down pretty nicely. They don't feel like $50 eyeshadows. I mean, some of them are creamy, some of them are a little chalky. But do I think you can use it? Yeah. Do I think you might have to make it work? Probably. Okay. Let me grab my blending brush. This is a Morphe. Basically, I'm going to blend that matte and that shimmer I just put down together by flicking it and making sure there's no harsh lines, and it gives it an ombre effect. And then we are going to focus on the inner corner. I don't see a need for a cut crease, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm going to go in with another Sweet Oasis Morphe collection brush and my setting spray, and we're going to go into a lighter shimmer in here. I'm thinking Kofi, Kofi. This one is kind of chalky. They're pretty pigmented. Not bad. see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely very chalky, and it's crumbling, the shadow. Like, it's crumbled all over my brush, which is hence the reason I'm using setting spray. That's a really pretty color. I like that. That brown / charcoal gray is very different. I haven't seen a color like that yet. Make sure you top off your brush. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Like, the setting spray makes it, bless you. Thank you. You're welcome. Makes it a little creamier, but it also, the shadow crumbles. That's not because of the setting spray. It crumbles without it. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. See? Fallout. This looks like this needs to be built. And then, of course, you're going to have to blend it, but you're going to have to blend it in a different way. Let me just make sure I put enough color. And then I'll grab a blending brush with nothing on it. Here's a Jaclyn Hill blending brush. And what I'm going to do is just start from the corner and blend it over. Barely touching it, but smoothing it out. There we are. I'm going to do some black liner, but I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm ready to take my tape off. Barely anything came off on the tape. I've got my wing. I can clean it up now. And then we can do underneath the eye. Let's see. Ah! Okay. Honey. Let's see. Alright. This one a little bit thinner than that one. So we just fix it. Make sure there's no separation in pigment, and you're good to go. I use the Kat Von D Cake Pencil on my lower lash line. Now I need me a stiffy. You guys know what that is, right? My stiff brush. And then I'm going to need something to smoke it out with, which is usually a crease brush. Those are usually the ones I need. I got to get more of my favorite ones. That one's not going to work. Ha, here we go. All right. Setting spray. And we will go in with that darkest color, Ryan, that matte. And we're going to put that here so it goes with my wing. And really, we're stamping and wiggling it because we're going to use another pencil to smoke it out. Stamping and wiggling. You have to let it dry a little bit. And then we can go in with a lighter color to highlight the inner corner. Oh, love doing my makeup. All right, let's go in with that one we used on our upper lid. Kofi. I don't know. Here, nice and precise. Put that brush right there. You might have to build it. This is a very crumbly shadow. Holy jeez. Maybe I should go into Mo. Let's do Mo instead. That one's not as crumbly. There we go. That lightens that up quite a bit. Okay. You see that? That's pretty bright color. I'm liking that. All right. Now let me grab my little brush. This is an Eco Tools brush. And we're going to start in the middle. Kind of blend this and the shimmer together a little bit so it gives it like an ombre effect. Then we're going to go over here and make sure this connects well with our wing. And once we've got things blended, we can do mascara and lashes, which is what I'm going to do, and then I will come back. Okay, I'm back. Eyelashes are on. So I want to use the extra highlight for the inner corner and the brow bone. Then we're going to move on to the lip products that we got in Boxycharm. And then I'm going to tell you my overall thoughts. Okay, so I need me a small brush, kind of like this. This is a Medicine Beer brush. You guys ready for this? Look at this. Isn't that crazy? This is by far my favorite highlight now. I kind of do this little swoopity boopity thing, so it looks like everything belongs together. See how neat that is? Do like the whole inner corner instead of just putting that dot there like some people do. And then we're going to take a tiny bit more and do the brow bone. I love this so much. I want to get PR from Jacqueline. Alright, so that's done there. Now, moving on to the lip liner we got and the lip gloss. To me, they look similar. I think they're going to go well together, but I haven't tried them yet. So, what do we have here? Dominic. Is this Dominic Cosmetics? Yes. Okay. Here is the lip liner. Super pretty color. And I also like the angle on these lip liners. Not too creamy. Just right, if you ask me. Alright. Alright, so let's see if this lip gloss, if I remember correctly, it just had a tint, so maybe the lip liner will help it. It smells good. What is this, Rhodile or something? Rowan. Rhodile. That's another brand, I think. Yeah, they'll work together, but I should have just filled in my lips with that lip liner completely and then put this over top. But this will definitely work. So the Becca Foundation, I love. I've used it before. I actually got this shade to work pretty well with my skin tone, which is a plus because now I can use it. And then
the pizza was delicious.
Good, Jackson. We have got this palette here to talk about. We're going to do some swatches too. There are some chalky shadows in here, and I didn't think I was going to get a lot from the blue pigment, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, it swatches okay, but I have a feeling that once it's on the skin and it blends out, it's not going to be very bright, so you'd have to build it. Some of these shades feel creamy, some of them feel chalky. Do I have other palettes that I would prefer over this? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm looking for my makeup wipe here. I'm not sure where I put it. Here we go. Make sure I have a makeup wipe out. So we're going to go ahead and swatch a few more of these. Let's see about this green in here. It's called Dean. Yeah, see, this barely shows up on the skin. So these are shadows you're going to have to build and build. And, well, this one here, what is it called? Lucha or Lusa. That one looks pretty decent, and it's pigmented. So this is hit or miss with this palette. You can get a few good looks from it, but mind you, you're going to have to blend a lot, because when they crumble on the eyes, you're going to get a little bit of fallout, and you're going to have to make sure that it's blended well. All right, let's see. What other one should we try? Devore. This one feels creamy, but again, it's kind of light. You have to build it. So you can definitely use this palette if you got it, definitely. If you are one that is like me and has the option of other eyeshadow palettes, go ahead and put yours on Mercari. I'm sure somebody out there will want it. Overall, would I have bought this palette? No. I definitely would not have. It's not a company I'm familiar with, number one. Number two, I now know what their shadows are like, so I definitely probably will not buy from this company. But again, the Becca Foundation was good. This here is okay, the lip gloss. It's not too bad. Definitely love the lip liner. And I'm using my sponges. So that's everything that I've used so far in Boxycharm. And I'm okay with most of it. I did not like the premium box. I did not like that other palette and that chunky serum that I got. Guys, if you didn't watch that video, I will link it in here. But now I want to hear your thoughts. Put them down in the comments below. What did you think of this palette? And what do you think of my look? Alright guys, I'll see you soon in another video. Bye!